They're all getting frostbite. Stop biting my feet. Stop. You want to eat this dead dove? Just gotta poke their butts with the stick. This place looks pretty good. Crazy to see Big Ounce with all of this snow. They're gonna start getting frostbite and their little toes are gonna start falling off. Good morning, everybody. This is what the property looks like today. Day 3 of the new Texas Snowmageddon. All right, everybody, it's been a day and Boo Boo is, for some reason, out. We do indeed have snow everywhere here. Old Uncle Ben's sporting the Crocs again. All right, this is my nightmare. Somehow they opened up the door.
They literally would have had to have pulled on the chain in order to open this.
Oh my gosh, they're so cooked. How did he open the door? Okay, I'm gonna try and grab some food. Oh, there's a dove in here. What the Sigma? This is just the worst. Probably only have less than an hour to get these guys in here before they start getting frostbite on their toes. Honestly, as long as we don't get any more freezing rain again, I think Boo Boo would actually be fine out here in the snow. He does look particularly cute. Look at this vulture. I don't think he's gonna get frostbite on his hooves. The problem was that he'd get rained on and then frozen. Yeah, I just wanna make sure that he doesn't get frostbite. All of these guys totally will get frostbite. You can see the cappies are like lifting their little paws up. This isn't good for the pads of their feet, but it is funny to see cappies in the snow. Look at these beautiful creatures just hanging out in the snow. It's crazy how this isn't uncomfortable for the adults. But yeah, I don't want these babies to start having bleeding feet. It's time to start herding them in there. But man, look at how beautiful this pond is. And Garbanzo Beans is loving this weather. This place looks pretty good covered in snow. And Boo Boo is just hanging out with me, taunting me, saying, you can't get me in that pond even if you wanted to. These are the only smart ones right here. They're hanging out inside. Crazy is we got 3 here with actual common sense and then literally the rest of them just dying out there willingly. My goodness, these poor guys are miserable, but they would rather just be with their mama. These little guys would rather sit in the cold with their family than just be alone inside. Cappy's in the snow for today. So look who injured his head, probably trying to get out of the barn. Oh, Boo Boo, you got dry, crusty blood on your face, you stupid little...
And I'm gonna be kissing you like that if you don't like this video.
I love this little man way too much to let him just sit out here in the cold. And old Uncle Ben would be so stressed out by this, you guys. I would be tweaking. New Uncle Ben realizes sometimes there's things that happen on the farm that you just can't control. And sometimes the harder I try to control these little guys, the more they get scared of me and try and run away, just like people. Kind of makes sense that the Lord gives us the free will to go and make our own stupid decisions and mistakes. The door wide open. The Lord's always saying the door is open if you want to come in and be nice and warm. I'm always near to the brokenhearted, he said. But the path is narrow and very few find it. Sometimes only a couple capybaras find it. And while Boo Boo is still my son and I'll still follow him out into the snow and cold to get him back inside, I'm not going to force him to go inside because you guys saw what happened in the last video. But I do really care about the cappies and I'm more concerned about them because of their pads and the way their feet are designed than I am about Boo Boo and his hooves. Axis deer survive snow all the time. There's so many axis deer in the wild here in Texas. Having said that, a lot of them do die every year during a horrible freeze, but they don't all die. These guys would definitely die, and I'm about to just start grabbing a net
after what I just said
and yoinking these guys because pretty soon they're going to start getting frostbite and their little toes are going to start falling off. That happens. The way their feet are designed, you guys, they actually have webbed toes because they are aquatic rodent. And these ones are the size of Gort whenever he was a little baby in my house. These guys are way too small to be standing on the snow like this. We got to get them out of here. Get in there. Now that all of them are here, they know that there's water and food. I think they're just gonna stay in here. All right, Boo Boo, fine, leave. Okay, now Boo Boo has free range of wherever he wants to go out here. We do have a little ice thing. Oh, the pond hasn't frozen over at all yet because I keep the pumps running, but look at this. We got ice all over these plants. But I finally got Boo Boo in here now, and hopefully he can go into these shelters.
After that, a bunch of buddies from church came over because we could not herd the capybaras in by myself, so I had to get some backup. Really getting our money's worth on that Walmart Coleman brand golf cart.
Suppose the foxes won't be drinking anytime soon.
It's not every day or year even that we get to see snow, so this is a big treat for all my Waco friends. Look at this little boy.
But I'm bringing all this food to give my dog Boo Boo. Praise God, Boo Boo is safe and he is no longer dying from cold. This is a perfect little place for him. He can drink and eat. Stupid Boo Boo ran out the second I walked over here. But I'm gonna put a ton of this food in here for him. But the baby's real nice and comfy in here with his wife and son.
After that, the baby jumped out and slipped on the ice like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, the baby can't really walk on the snow.
And nothing about this snow is powdery, you guys. It's basically just frozen ice that just kind of solidified here. As you can see here, he's starting to get used to it. Kangaroos actually do jump around in the snow a lot in Australia. They do get snow every now and then, just like Texas. And while it is both fun and enriching to let the baby jump around in the snow like this, I definitely wouldn't want his wife or kid to do it.
No, dude.
And even we were having trouble not slipping out there.
Come on, the baby. Go on in there. All right, one more time. Come on, the baby. Get in there, beautiful little boy.
A special thanks to all my buddies that came out to help with this, because I never could have done that on my own. After that, we drove by the lake to see if we could find a good place to go sledding, and every road was just horrifying. But because we live in Waco, Texas, we didn't have any sleds, so we had to use my trash can lids. After that, I slid into a curb and popped my friend's tire, and my buddy Major helped us replace it real quick.
All right, good evening, everybody. It's been a lovely evening and day here at the Urban Rescue Branch. All the snow is still here, and it is so cold that we're not going to be losing this snow anytime soon. So it is going to stay nice and cold here for the next multiple days, probably 3. Thankfully, we still have power. Everything is nice and beautiful here, but it's also nice and freezing here. But here in the barn, everything's real warm. The Kimdies are really happy in here. I got all the Cappy Blappies in here where it's nice and safe, and they can't push this open and escape anymore. I even got my dog Pablo living in here. Beautiful little creature. I'm gonna be bringing Poggers in tonight. Pablo's gonna be coming inside tonight. Beautiful little fella. Loves running around in the snow. Come on inside, Pablo. Come on, Pablo. You know you gotta take a bath. You know the rules are coming back in the house. Got my bathing suit on. I'm gonna take a little bath with Pablo. All right, Pablos. I suppose you can sleep on the couch for tonight. Good night, little weird man. All right, everybody. Day 3 of all this ballyhoo, or maybe day 4. This is my stem slime. Everything is basically still snowy here. It's all kind of hardened to ice. But just from looking out my window, I could see that all the Cappies had gotten out. Yep, there's several of them. All right, let's see how they escaped today. At this point, I'm just starting to think that these guys want to die. Ah, okay. They opened up this door. Perfect. Well, at least now I know how they got out. Let's get them inside before they have horrible frostbite. And they're not really scared of me, so they're not just going in automatically. Follow your mama, children. At least they don't have any bloody hands. Beautiful. Come on in there. Get on in there, little boy. Going back inside. Come on. Oh, okay, we got him in. See if I can go ahead and close this now. Okay, I just hung the chain up here, so hopefully they don't do that again. This is not all of them. This is far from all of them. Hello, Tim D. And of course, all these little babies moved over to here. Perfect. I'm about to just start grabbing these boys.
Come on, get on in.
Nothing like herding the Clappy Blappies folk today. But man, this place is beautiful. Where do the good gourds go to? Hide away, hide away. All right, now we got them all in here. No, dude, I spoke too soon. Mondale Dingle does not want to cooperate, and in front of her own baby. Horrible example of a mother. Get in there, little boy. Thankfully, we still got tons of water in here where the crocodilians are, and they do not need this water, but the Cappies really do. They love to drink this water. Go, come on. They're all drinking the cat water. That's for the kitty. Well, at least they're all in here now. I'm going to put down my key first so I can hurt them. This is an ancient capybara farming trick. You get a long stick and you poke their butts with it. Especially when you got uncooperative ones like Gort. You just got to poke them. Stop by poking their kids. Oh, they're all in here again, except for this one. At least somebody found a water. Sure didn't think I'd be a full-fledged capybara farmer in 2026, but here we are. Uncle Ben's Cappy Blappy Factory. I did predict this, but I didn't think it would actually happen, you guys. Okay, they're all in here now. I just need to herd them and do a quick little head count. Just like the good shepherds of old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there should be one more baby over there. Come on, children. Get on, get on. You just gotta poke their butts with the stick. There they go, back where it's nice and warm. They love drinking this nice fresh water. Okay, they're all back where they belong. Hopefully this time they don't escape again, because both of these are really well locked. All right, now that that's all done, I'm gonna go ahead and check on Boo Boo. And I'm also gonna have to break up the water here and at the new property so that all the animals can actually drink. But my, oh my, look at this, you guys. 3 days straight of all this snow. Plenty of ice on the pond, but because we have this little waterfall, it's staying still. It hasn't completely frozen over yet. Looks like Boo Boo is probably in his barn over there. And oh my goodness, look at this. It's a prairie dog. Peacock's peacocks are doing great. Garbanzo beans is doing great. I don't know why Big Ounce is out right now. I'm gonna go check on him, but look at how beautiful the pond is with all the snow here, you guys. This is beautiful. Look at this, you guys. Here's Big Ounce's holes, and there's Biggerton himself. You doing okay, Biggerton? You're not too cold, are you? Well, he went right back in there where it's nice and warm. I'm gonna go ahead and get water for these guys, the kangaroos. I'll check on the vultures real quick. I'm sure they're doing great in here because they're vultures. Didn't run the pond here, so this is completely frozen over. Pretty cool. I might be able to walk on that. But the Urban Rescue Ranch snow aesthetic is a really rare aesthetic, you guys. I want to take as much footage as I can so you can all drink it in, because this only happens like once every 3 years. I almost slipped just there. Beautiful little boo-boo. He looks great. He's really happy in here. He has this whole thing all to himself. I think the worst is certainly behind us. And look at this. Look how beautiful the live oaks are. We still have all these green trees in the back here. Boo-boo's antlers seem to have healed up really well. He had a little bit of blood on there because he hit something with it. I can't let all these guys run around out here, even Kevin, because they would just run over here and slip on the ice and fall like the baby did yesterday. Beautiful, beautiful little man here. Look at this beautiful, happy little man. Okay, don't worry, Kevin. I'm leaving. Oh, and there's Biggerton, you guys. Wow. It's crazy to see Big Ounce with all of this snow. Reminds me of the time that he fought in Pasto. Big Ounce was digging all of our foxholes for us. Horrible, horrible battle. But if it wasn't for Big Ounce digging all those foxholes for me and my entire company, none of us would have made it once those bombs started dropping. How about y'all go into the comments right now and thank Mr. Biggerton Ounce for his service.
Thank you, Big Ounce, for your service to our country and our families.
Dude, if it wasn't for this little prairie dog, we'd all be speaking German right now. Thank you, Big Ounce.
Tried to climb up his little hole and I slipped.
Yep, peacocks are still alive. This peahen over here is making all kinds of crazy noises. Look at the noises she makes, you guys. Look how weird these things are. I'll just be walking around out here vibing, and then all of a sudden I hear this little thing make this weird noise. Got my bucket. I got this whole pond of water here, and this is the water that I'll be giving to the rest of the animals. I'm glad I kept the pond running. Otherwise, I'd have to use a sledgehammer to break up the ice.
Speaking of which, let's go check out the ice in the vulture flight pen.
Look at all this beautiful snow, you guys. Okay, moment of truth. Calm down, guys. I didn't bring any food. They love just gooning and stimming whenever I come in here to say hi. Hopefully the freeze on this pond didn't destroy it. I'm gonna see if I can walk on this ice safely. Moment of truth. Stop. Stop biting my feet. Stop. Get off. Gee, I sure hope I don't fall into this pond here. Okay, here I am in the very middle of this pond, still standing on the ice.
It's officially cold enough to the point here where I can just stand in the middle of a pond, you guys, without the pond running, of course.
I turned this pond off a while ago, but look at this, you guys. You could skate on this pond. And honestly, I don't know if I could break this even if I wanted to.
Man, we could really be ice fishing at the Urban Rescue Ranch right now, you guys. But how beautiful is this, you guys?
Frozen eagle flight pen aesthetic goes so hard. I can't believe these willow trees still have all of their leaves. Usually they'd be gone by now. I don't think these peacocks have ever been this friendly with me before. They really want old Uncle Ben to feed them. Look at how beautiful those colors are, you guys. What a beautiful animal. Okay, I'll feed you guys. You too, Garbanzo beans.
My feed bins that actually have food in them are frozen shut and I can't take them off.
But my, oh my, oh my. Look at how beautiful this place is. And Garbanzo beans loves it. And Boo Boo also loves it. I'm really glad that we got him out here. Boo Boo would have died for sure if we had left him out that night. So I'm really glad that I ended up getting some buddies to help me herd him in. I put infinite food for him in the barn to make sure that he actually goes in there. This is the other problem with them freezing. I finally got this thing off because it's so cold. Watch this. Just breaks into a ton of pieces of plastic. Found a lot of pieces like this in Homelander's gizzard, so I'm gonna pick them up, make sure that he doesn't eat them. Oh boy, a dead dove. I know that they love eating this stuff, but I wonder what caused him to die. I'm gonna go feed him to the crocodiles. Fresh food for all the fowl. This big puck of ice was in here, and this video is for my male audience. Here you go, fellas. Oh my gosh, it didn't even break. This is just a massive puck of ice that we got here. That's crazy. Let's see if I can throw it on this fence. Oh, very nice. You're welcome, gentlemen. Now these guys all have plenty of food to eat. Now I gotta go ahead and feed Tibby, but she's got this little winter wonderland to play around with in here.
Honestly, she is loving this. Bobcats love the cold and snow.
I have to break up her waters too because they're frozen solid. And these guys have not cared one bit about the cold, but their water did freeze and I had to empty it out. It was just ice. Okay, who wants to be the lucky one to get the dove? You want to eat this dead dove that I found? He says, wow, thank you for the dead dove.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab food and water for all these
these guys real quick. Gamer's great-great-grandson is over here by himself for some reason. He does not like this weather at all. But that's it for now, you guys. I got on my Tung 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 Sahur shirt, and no, I don't have any merch. I don't have any merch at all, and if you're buying merch from me, it's bootleg merch that's fake, and that money's not going to me, so don't buy it. It's only been a week or two or so since I actually filmed that footage, and I am going to get back to filming all the other stuff and editing it for you guys. Also, you guys, I got like 40 videos to post from the spring and the summer and the fall. So after these freeze vlogs, I'm going to get back on that kind of timeline. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I got to get to church, but I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Look how horrible this is. And here's your devotional of the day, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. This is from Upmost for His Highest by Oswald Chambers. Very based indeed.
Dang, we really out here putting the fries in the bag.